Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my eyebrows. This is an updated brow tutorial. Now my eyebrows haven't really changed that much in terms of the way I do them, but I wanted to show you guys what products I've been loving and how they look right now and also how they look after I fill them in. And yeah, I get a lot of questions on my brows, especially on Instagram, so I thought I'd do this video. And Benefit just came out with this gorgeous collection right over here with Desi Perkins Bomb Ass Brows. So I'm going to be using this guy here, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. So one lucky winner will get this kit. I made an order last night and I'm going to give that away to someone. So check the description box to see how you can enter this giveaway, and let's get onto it. So this is what my eyebrows look like without anything else. If you are new, let me tell you, I did get microblading about a year and a couple of months ago. It pretty much has faded for the most part, honestly. I have maybe just a little bit of pigment right over here, but for the most part, these are just my brows. I naturally do have pretty dark, full brows, and yeah, I tend to kind of tweeze little pieces that grow back because I don't trust anyone with my eyebrows except my friend Aya, but she's in Ottawa, I'm in Toronto now. I want to talk about it. When you guys look at me, you can tell that this brow over here has a higher arch than this one. They've always been this way all my life. I don't know how to fix it. If you guys have an amazing brow lady out here in Toronto, let me know. I just don't know. So I just try to kind of balance them out when I do them, you know, fill more at the bottom, fill more at the top on this side, and then just work with them that way. But you know, brows are cousins, okay? Not twins or their sisters. One of those. So for my brows, I'm going to be using all of Benefit's product. This is Bomb Ass Brows from Desi Perkins and Benefit collection. This is a collaboration that they came out with, and within this kit you get a bunch of amazing products from Benefit. Benefit does stunning brow stuff, and here is what the kit looks like. So you get some brow powder, you get the Brow, the brow definer, you get highlighting product, you get a brush, you get a brow setter or a brow clear gel. And I think that this kit is amazing if you are looking to start out with your brows and you don't know what product to use. If you're looking to support Desi, it's another amazing collaboration. You're just going to get a lot for your money. I believe the value is like $130, but then this is like $70 something, which is amazing. So definitely excited to give this away. So don't forget to leave a comment down below and check the description box to see the rules of this giveaway. So these are my brows. So to start off, I like to go in with a spoolie. I'm going to be using the brush that came within this kit over here, and I'm just going to grab my mirror and I'm just going to brush the hairs up because I like to see what I'm working with at the bottom at first. So this is what I like right over here. So I brush the hairs up, and then this becomes really visible. I can see the sparse areas at the bottom of my brows, and that's what I'm gonna start with. Now lately I have been using the Brow from Benefit, and I absolutely love this product. It's such a beginner friendly product because of the consistency. It's a lot drier than a regular pomade, so it gives you enough time to work with the product. It's not scary, it's not super pigmented where your eyebrows are going to look so harsh. So I love this. I normally use the shade 5, but I definitely want to try a lighter shade. Now the one that I got in PR is 4.5, and I think this is going to be great because I normally use 5, and this is going to be a little bit lighter. How cute is this? So this is the size that you're going to get in the kit, and then they have a bigger size. But honestly, because you need very little product, I would definitely get a mini size because this is just going to dry out eventually. But I've had this for a very long time and it's still going strong. As long as you close this up right after you're done using it, you're good to go. But let me try this one. Love the rose gold packaging, by the way. And I'm going to be using the Benefit brush. So you get a nice angled brush and then the spoolie on this side. I normally do use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush because I like how thin this is, but you know, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna use it. So I'm grabbing a little bit of that product right in here. And then I am going to start filling in my brows. So we've already brushed the hair up, and then I'm gonna go in with this product. I'm actually going to tap off some of the product at the back of my hand because I grabbed quite a lot of it. So this is the product right over here. I'm taking some of it off of my brush, and I'm gonna work with what I have right here so I don't have to dip back into the jar. So looking at my eyebrows, I do have some sparse areas over here. I like to kind of elongate this side over here and my tail. So I start with the tail because I have more product on my brush, and the darkest part of my brows, I want it to be the tail end of the brows. So I just kind of put that product in like hair-like motion. So I'm doing like lines basically. And I'm trying not to create like a long line that outlines my brows. I'm just doing little lines as I go in the areas that are sparse. And then when I get to the front of the brows, I go upwards. So I'm kind of following the angle that my hairs grow. And then when I do the top part, I'm very, very minimal at this because this has more of a higher arch. I don't want it to arch it even more, so I don't do a lot at the top of my left brow. So this is pretty much it in terms of filling it in. I like to work that product in with the spoolie and just make sure there's no harsh lines and it's nice and soft on the brows. Just like that. So I like a more natural looking brow, to be quite honest with you guys. I don't like anything too filled in. I like the hairs to be showing and really visible. So I grabbed a little bit more product because this one already dried out. And I'm going to do the other side. So like I said, this has a higher arch. So I'm going to work with the top first to kind of even them out. And I'm starting right at the arch and doing little lines. Now, because this product is fairly new, it's a lot more creamier than the one that I regularly use. So I like it actually when it dries out just slightly because it gives me a little bit more control of the product. So very, very easy. Like I don't try to create a new brow shape or anything like that. I just fill in sparse areas that are very bald and you can really notice them. And then in the front, we're going upwards. So the front of my brows are a little bit bald, so I like to add a couple of little hair strokes in that area, but very, very lightly, very subtle, so they don't become too boxy. And I kind of add them in different directions to give it more of that natural appearance. So now that we are done filling in the brows, I'm going to clean them up very, very slightly. This is something that I see a lot of people doing with a lot of products, and I don't understand why. Like I don't like seeing the whole like strip of concealer down here, like a huge amount of concealer at the top and at the bottom. I just find that's when your brows start to look really fake because they're so structured and perfected. So I don't do it that way. I'm going to be using my MAC 212 brush. It's this flat little brush right here. I've been using it for years and I just love the precision of it. Take this concealer. This is from Too Faced, the Multi Sculpting Concealer. I have the shade Warm Sand and it is my skin tone. So I'm going to work with this first and then I'm going to slightly highlight under my brows. So I take a little bit of that concealer right there and then take some of that product with my brush and kind of work it in. Make sure I don't have too much on my brush, so I clean it up a little bit at the back of my hand. And when I have a small amount, I'm going to go ahead and clean my brows. So what I do is I just go right under it and create a thin line. I try to create a really thin line. And for this, I do like to use a product that's very close to my skin tone, because when I blend it out, it's going to look really natural and not like a strip of concealer under my brows. And then I just kind of drag that down a little bit so that I can go ahead and clean it. When I have very small amount of product, that's when I go in the front. So I try to leave the front untouched kind of thing. So I go in with a very, very small amount of product. I'm taking a nice fluffy blending brush. This is from Luxie. It's the 227 blending blush. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer. Just kind of doing circular motions, buffing it in. So it kind of just disappears. And it really helps when the concealer is basically your skin tone. See? It's gone. It's absolutely gone. Now I try not to touch the top because that's when it looks the most natural. Unless I have to kind of fix any little areas, I will, but I try not to touch it at all. Then I'm going to do the same on this side. So now that both cleaned up at the bottom, I like to look at them. I have a mirror right here and I'm just looking at them to see what I need to change. How can I make them look a little bit more similar but not perfected? Like I don't like that perfected look anymore. And just looking at them, I think they're good. Maybe this one is a little bit lower right here. So I kind of go in with the brush. I didn't add any more product. I'm just very slightly cleaning it up. And up here, I can see that there's a little bit of an arch right here. So I kind of cover that piece of hair there so it doesn't look too high up compared to the other brow. Just like that. Very small amount of product and then blend it in. So the front of my brow, sometimes I kind of go over it with the blending brush just to soften out any color in that area because I want the front of my hairs to be very soft but not diffuse. I don't like that whole like gradient effect on the brows. And then I'm going to go ahead and set it. If I'm not using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel or my Morphe brow gel, I'm going to be using this guy here. This is actually fairly new to me. I just discovered this when I got this kit and I think it's really amazing. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I love the comb on this. It's really unique and different. Do you guys see that? The comb right there. You really get to precisely brush up your hairs. And what I like to do is give my brows that like bushy kind of look. So I just go ahead and brush them up with that comb right there. And then the front, I like to kind of brush them out a little bit. And then I lay down the hairs that are sticking out a little too much. Just like that. And I'm gonna do the same with the other side. This comb is amazing. It really grabs all your hair. And right there. So that is pretty much it for my eyebrows. They are filled in, they are set, they are brushed up, and I like that you can see my brow hairs. They're not completely perfect. My brows are not completely symmetrical and identical, but they're the way I like them. They're nice and full. They have texture to them, they have color to them, and I think that this size and shape really matches like my face and my makeup style. I do like a nice bold brow. This is pretty much how I have been doing my eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new and cool today. It's very simple, very easy to recreate. You just have to practice. Now, if you have very little brows, that's a whole nother ball game. If you guys want me to do a video on like creating actual brows, which I've done on clients before, then definitely let me know and I can do a video for different options for those of you who don't have brow hairs and really need help with that. This is more for those who just want to fill them out slightly, get that more natural feathery look. This is it, okay? And yeah, don't forget to enter my giveaway. I will be giving away bomb ass brows from Desi and benefit. So leave a comment down below, check the description box. Obviously you just have to be subscribed, you have to leave a comment down below and like this video, and I think that's pretty much it, and I'll choose someone from the comment section. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao.